Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we have another new artist alert for the channel. Yes, we're headed back all the way to 1976 to listen to Cheyenne Anthem by Kansas. I believe I only know two songs from this band, of course, Dust in the Wind and Carry On Wayward Son, both masterpieces, so I'm really excited to finally be getting into this band some more and checking out more of their gems, so here we go.
From the mountains to the sun, life has only just begun. We wed this land and pledged our souls to meet its end. Life has only just begun. Hear my people roam the earth in the kingdom of our birth, where the dust of all our horses hides the sun. We are mighty on the earth, on the earth. You have come to move me, take me from my ancient home. Land of my fathers, I can't leave you now. We will share it with you. No man owns this earth we're on. Now the wheels are rolling. Hear the howling winds of war. It's my destiny to fight and die. But is there no solution? Can we find no other way? Lord, let me stay under the endless sky and the earth below. Here I was born to live, and I will never go. Oh, no.
Only then I endure, like the earth and the mountains, life is not ours to keep, for as the sun is rising.
Wow, that's a turn right there with that synth coming in on the left. Just had to pause and I'll go back and check that out. Okay. I mean, Dust in the Wind is a beautiful song, of course, epic, but this is so much deeper in emotion and in the richness of the diversity of the instruments. Very caught off guard here. The beginning, very intro, sounded almost like a salute, the way the melody was written. I like that part a lot. And then you get his amazing, amazing, smooth voice. So pleasing. As a singer, of course, I hear other singers and I say, oh, I wish I had that voice, you know. George Michael, a good example. And this gentleman, I read his name, I forgot, but I'll check it out afterwards. I wish I could sing like him. Beautiful tone to his voice. Fits perfectly with that acoustic section that was going on. And then, of course, to my deep, deep, deep liking, these pristine synths came about on both sides of me, I believe, slowly crept up. And you saw my expression there, absolutely amazing. Then you had this beautiful piano that came in. And again, all the things I love so far in this song, I'm just being spoiled here. The chords, however, were very, very sad. Got me very emotional, very quick, as you might have seen. And just such a deep feeling in this one, musically. Loving it. And then another layer. They add either a viola or violin, I'm not sure which. And it sounds like a vibraphone on the left side. So it's like just so much, this powerful, deep, sad song, but so much musical instruments coming in to spoil my ears. Absolutely loving this one so far. So let's get back into it. What a change in tone. Salute. That was heaven.
Soon these days shall pass away. For our freedom we must pay. All our words and deeds are carried on the wind.
That voice.
In the ground our bodies lay. Here we'll stay.
Great fade out in that voice. Okay. Wow. What an interesting song, because it had such specific emotions. It was actually leading to specific emotions in the beginning, and they were very deep, very sad, very impactful. And then it took a huge turn in that fast synth section. And that's probably one of the biggest 180s I've had hearing any song ever, especially on this channel. And then it went right back for the solemn section, which I did read a little bit and I know what that's about. And that was perfectly fitting. And then the end took you to a slightly different emotion, a couple of emotions, which I'll talk about in a minute. Directions. I love that in a song, as you know, but this one took many, many significant, extreme directions for me. And I absolutely loved it. After that pause, it changed so drastically. I asked myself, is this the same song? It certainly didn't sound like it. Yet full circle it came and tied together perfectly. It was for me, like I always say, an epic journey, but an intense and an extreme one, in this case musically, from different directions. Synth section was great. Again, very upbeat, very, very surprising. I love how they started on the left, and then I think there was synths on the right, and then the synths in the middle or above me. That was really cool. That whole section had a Genesis type feel to it. I don't know if they were inspiring each other at that point, but this was around the same time, so I can understand that. Also noticed the drumming in that fast section was really incredible, probably throughout, but I noticed it more in that section. And again, don't know much about Kansas at all, so I have to learn the members, especially at this time, who played what, and they were all amazing. So it's worth really delving into who they are, like I'm doing with these other bands, so I can appreciate them much fuller than if I just heard the music and said, oh, this person is doing great on drums, this person's doing great on guitar. So, definitely want to research them. Then they went right back down to the very solemn, again, sad feeling, maybe not as sad as that first section, but again, I commented on his voice. Absolutely beautiful. Love, love, love his tone. A little jealous of it. Also, it was nice that they added a female voice in the background there. That was a nice touch. Made it even a more full sound, a more varied sound. And there was some children also at some point. And again, just different ingredients, different flavors to make a whole entire feast, for your ears, a masterpiece for your ears. Very solemn in that section, and I think from what I read, those lyrics were coming from the Cheyenne Indians' point of view. They were speaking, they were giving their side, and that's why the music had to match, And then at the end, it picked up a little bit. Love the final music. The feeling I got musically from that section is that there was a lot of fight, a lot of triumph going on, a lot of hope, a lot of persistence, and I got all that feeling just from the musical sections there. Absolutely blown away with this song. I think of Dust in the Wind, and that's such a great, great song. Kind of very melancholy, contemplative in its own way. And then Carry On Wayward Son, just so upbeat, almost, so progressive to me. A lot of musical richness going on. And again, I don't know the lyrics or story with that one too much, because whenever I hear it, I don't really pay attention to the lyrics, but that has its own feel. But this one just had a different feel. And I think on first listen, this one's probably my favorite of the three now that I know, because it was so rich emotionally and so rich musically. I mean, vibraphone, you don't even get that too much in rock songs. I think that's what it was. I don't think it was a xylophone. And the string, live string instruments, and all these different synths, and this beautiful acoustic guitar and the piano. It's like everything I love is right there. Gonna check out the lyrics. I'll be right back. So it seems like there's a lot of deep, true, historical storylines going on here. The entire song seems to be from the perspective of the Cheyenne people, actually. It starts with talking about the fact that, they are in love with their land. It's their home. It's their everything. It's their existence. It's their way of life. And then it goes on to discuss how, their land is beginning to be taken over by outsiders, and war is approaching, I love the line, Lord, let me stay. So powerful. Says it all right there. By the end, they're fighting for their home. They're fighting for their land. They're fighting for their identity. And they'll do anything, whatever it takes to stay. They're not going to leave. They're going to die on their land. And I think that's the fighting / hope / triumph feeling I was getting from the music in those last sections. So very, very powerful, obviously. Definitely just as powerful as the deepest love song, or, deep human emotions, true story, human experience, human conflict. Doesn't get much deeper than that. This whole song felt like an anthem, both musically and lyrically, and I can totally see why anthem is part of the title, one half of the title. So absolutely loved it, as you can tell. Kansas, you blew me away in multiple ways. Therefore, I have to give this one the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Cheyenne Anthem by Kansas, 1976. Beautiful perfection. All right, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you, Wayne, for that wonderful, powerful, beautiful suggestion. Just amazing. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you wish to chat with me or help the channel grow. I would love to hear what your favorite Kansas songs are and what you think of this one. Anyway, you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, with water preferably, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I will see you next time in the past.